storm awakens in the fjords. The war drums echo through the mountains, and iron hearts begin to rise. The sons of Odin walk again, with shields of oak and blades of fire. Tonight, the North prepares for a war. Across the frozen winds we march, the wolves of winter run beside us. Our footsteps shake the ancient earth. The ravens watch from darkened skies. No fear can break the warrior's soul. When thunder answers every step, and destiny ignites our path. The dragon ships cut through the sea, their sails like wings of shadow thunder. The ocean bows before our charge. Our oars beat like the drums of fate. The storm itself becomes our ally, as lightning crowns the northern sky, and battle calls the sons of war. Raise your shield against the storm. Let axes sing the song of iron. For glory waits beyond the clash, where fearless warriors carve their names. The ground will tremble at our fury. The sky will echo with our roar. When Viking steel begins to fall. Through smoke and flame our banners rise. The clash of iron fills the air. Our brothers stand like walls of stone. No warrior bends before the storm. The blood of kings runs through our veins, and every blade becomes a legend. When battle crowns the northern night. The war horn cries across the field, a sound that shakes the bones of earth. Our enemies tremble in the shadow of warriors born from silence falls upon the field. The north will sing our battle song for warriors who stood unbroken beneath the thunder of the sky. Their names will burn in endless glory, where Valhalla opens golden gates for sons of war who fear no sea. The northern sky begins to shake with flame. Steel shields rise beneath the storm of fate. Our fathers whisper glory through the wind. The wolves of Odin run beside our path. No fear can live where Viking hearts await. Tonight the North remembers who we are. Across the fjords our dragon ships appear. Black sails rising like wings of thunder. The ocean bows before the iron prow. Cold waves carry sons of battle. Axes shining like stars of winter. The drums of war echo through the storm. The sea itself trembles before our oars. Through forests dark our footsteps thunder. The ravens circle over fields of war. Our blades are hungry for the clash of iron. Brothers march with fire in their eyes. No man retreats when Valhalla calls. The earth will know the fury of the North. Our names will echo through eternal halls. The shields collide like thunder in the sky. Steel against steel sings ancient songs. The battle smoke rises to Odin's throne. Warriors roar louder than the storm. Our enemies tremble beneath our charge. The ground itself remembers Viking blood, and destiny sharpens every blade. When darkness falls, the fires will rise. Stories carved in shield and bone. The North will whisper of this battle where fearless men refuse to break. Our glory burns beyond the stars. The scouts will sing of iron hearts. fades into the night, but Viking souls will never sleep. The echoes of our battle songs remain, carved in mountain, stone and sea, where warriors fall, new legends rise, and in the halls of shining shields, our war song never truly ends. Thunder breaks, the sky itself begins to burn. The call of Valhalla shakes the north. Warriors rise from frozen halls, their footsteps echo through the storm. Their voices louder than the sea, the gates of glory slowly open. Fog, the war horns cry, the dragon ships begin their march across the waves of iron fate. Our shadows fall upon the sea, the wind itself becomes our guide. The stars above ignite our path toward battlefields of endless glory. The storm, let no warrior bow to fear, for death itself is but a doorway to halls of shields and endless fire, where Odin waits beside the throne, and heroes feast through endless nights, while skalds sing songs of fearless men. The clash of steel ignites the sky, the earth remembers ancient wars. Our battle cries shake distant mountains, our shields become the roar of thunder. The storm itself bends to our will, for Viking blood is fire and frost, and destiny stands at our side. drinks deep from warrior wounds, yet none will fall without a rule. For every man who lifts his blade writes legend into northern stone, where time itself cannot erase. When the last shield falls into silence, the north will whisper of this day, of warriors who face the storm with fearless hearts and burning steel. Their names become eternal fire, the stories carved in frozen winds, where Valhalla shines forever bright. So let the war drum shake the sky, let every fjord repeat our cry. For Viking souls will never fade, they rise again in songs of thunder, where heroes walk eternal halls, and every battle fought with honor becomes the dawn of endless glory. Shake the sky, let every fjord repeat our cry. For Viking souls will never fade, they rise again in songs of thunder, where heroes walk eternal halls, and every battle fought with honor becomes the dawn of endless glory. Northern wind begins to howl, the sons of thunder rise again. Across the snow the war drums call, our brotherhood cannot be broken. Iron hearts beneath the wolf sky, blades awake with ancient hunger. Tonight the storm becomes our ally. We forged our oath beside the fire, steel and blood beneath the moon. No chain can bind a Viking brother, no fear can live inside our ranks. From frozen seas to mountain thrones, our banners rise against the dark, and destiny walks beside our march. Through valleys we advance, the wolves run fearless at our side. Our axes sing the songs of battle.
Zum Genießen gemacht. Unsere Hey Obi-Angebote, wie das Lounge-Set Morenzi für 1.099 € oder der Enders Gasgrill für 499 €.
The shields become a wall of fate. The thunder answers every step. The north itself begins to roll as warriors claim their rightful glory. When the clash of steel ignites the storm, the earth begins to shake. Heroes carved by battle scars, our names are written in the wind, where ravens circle fields of fate. No grave can silence Viking souls, no night can end our rising fire. The North remembers every oath. Raise your shield beside your brother, let no warrior stand alone, for glory walks beside the fearless, and death itself fears iron hearts. When the last horn echoes through the sky, Valhalla opens golden doors for warriors who never turned away. So sing the song of northern storms, let every fjord repeat our name, for long after the world grows silent, the saga of our blades remains. Brothers forged in war and thunder, sons of Odin standing tall, guardians of eternal glory. The sky above the northern night, with crimson fire and roaring wind, the war horns cry across the fjord, calling warriors to their fate. The mountains echo ancient thunder as Viking warriors rise again beneath the storm of iron wall. The dragon ships cut through the sea, their sails like wings against the storm. The ocean trembles at their coming as thunder shakes the iron waves. The warriors stand beside their shields, their blades reflecting northern fire, as destiny ignites their souls. Through forests dark the army marches, their footsteps shaking frozen.
something patched
The
up or
clash
built.
of steel ignites the thunder. The
Fighting cold reminds us that winter
becomes
is
our
relentless.
throne. The ravens circle high above, their wings like shadows over war, awaiting tales of iron courage. Through smoke and flame the battle grows. Our shields become a wall of fate. The earth itself begins to tremble when Viking fury shakes the field. The gods themselves now watch the clash, where fearless men embrace their fate and carve their glory into stone. When silence
I got your
falls
back.
upon the valley, the scouts will sing of iron hearts who stood unbroken in the storm and faced the thunder without fear. Their names will burn through endless ages across the frozen northern sky, where legends never fade away. So hear the call of Valhalla across the seas and northern lands. For Viking souls will rise eternal through battle songs and thunder drums, where heroes feast in endless halls and golden gates forever open for warriors who feared no fate. The Iron March begins at
far, we're
dawn
doing great work,
across the
don't you think?
fjords and silent hills. The war horns roar across the valleys, calling warriors to the storm. The northern sky ignites with thunder as Viking banners rise again above the fields of ancient war. The dragon ships approach the shore, their shadows dark
start
upon
gathering
the wave.
Winter
The
won't wait for
ocean
spring.
bows before their power as thunder crowns the iron When dawn arrives beyond the mountains, the battlefield will fall to silence, but echoes of the clash remain within the wind and the frozen earth. For every warrior who stood will walk through Valhalla's gates, where endless feasts await the brave. So let the Iron March be heard across the seas and distant lands, for Viking souls will rise eternal through thunder, drums and battle songs, where heroes feast in endless halls and iron legends never
Glad it's my home.
beneath the light of northern stars.
I'm glad I have a place to sleep.
Glad it's my home.
The northern
Winter's
wind begins to howl across the frozen mountain lands. The war horns call the sons of thunder from distant shores and shadowed fjords. The wolves awaken in the forest, their eyes like fire in winter night, as Viking warriors rise again.
Should I work on something different?
The dragon ships prepare for battle, their sails like wings against the storm. The ocean trembles at their coming as thunder shakes the iron sea. The warriors stand beside their shields, their blades reflecting crimson dawn, where destiny ignites their path. Footsteps shaking ancient ground. The wolves run silent at our side, their howls like songs of coming war. No fear can break the northern spirit, no storm can stop the Viking tide. When battle calls the sons of Odin, raise your axes toward the heavens, let war cry shake the frozen sky. The clash of steel ignites the thunder, the battlefield becomes our throne. The ravens circle high above, their wings like shadows over war, awaiting tales of iron glory. smoke, the battle rages. Our shields become a wall of fate. The earth itself begins to tremble when Viking fury shakes the field. The gods themselves will watch the clash, where fearless men embrace their fate and carve their glory into stone. When silence falls upon the valley, the scouts will sing of iron warriors who stood unbroken in the storm and faced the thunder without fear. Their names will burn through endless ages across the frozen northern sky, where legends never fade away. So sing the wolves of northern war, let every fjord repeat the cry. For Viking souls are born from thunder and courage burns beyond the grave, where heroes feast in halls of gold and iron legends walk forever beneath the gates of Valhalla.
Destroyed an enemy cruiser.
Eternal war cry shakes the north, across the fjords and mountain peaks. Horns of battle wake the valleys, calling warriors to the storm. The wind carries ancient battle song through its dark and frozen seas, where fearless men prepare for. Ships cut through the mist, the sails like shadows in the dawn. The ocean trembles at their coming as oars beat thunder through the waves. The warriors stand beside their shield, their blades reflecting northern fire, as destiny ignites their soul. Steps loud like thunder drums. The wolves howl songs of coming battle, their voices rising with the wind. No king can stop the northern fury, no wall can break the iron storm. When Viking blood begins to burn, raise your axes to the hem. Of steel ignites the thunder, the battle soul becomes our throne. The raven circle our shields become a wall of fate. The ground will tremble at our fury when Viking warriors claim the field. The gods themselves will watch the clash, where fearless men embrace their fate and carve their glory into stone. When silence falls upon the valley, the scouts will sing of iron hearts who stood unbroken in the storm and faced the thunder without fear. Their names will burn through endless ages across the frozen northern sky, where legends never fade away. So let the war cry echo far across the seas and distant lands, for Viking souls will rise eternal through battle songs and thunder drums, where heroes feast in endless halls and Valhalla shines forever bright, for warriors who fear no fate. The battle wind begins to rise across the frozen northern land. The war horns cry across the valleys, calling warriors to their fate. The mountains echo ancient thunder as Viking banners rise again above the storm of iron war. The dragon ships approach the shore, their sails like wings against the storm. The ocean bows before their power as thunder answers every wave. The warriors step upon the sand, their axes shining in the dawn, as battle calls the sons of Odin. Through icy forests we advance, our footsteps shaking ancient stone. The wolves run fearless at our side, their howls like echoes of the past. No fear can break the warrior spirit, no storm can stop the northern march, when brotherhood becomes our shield. Raise your sword beside your brother, let every shield become a wall. The clash of steel ignites the thunder, the battlefield becomes a home. The ravens circle through the sky, their wings like shadows over war, awaiting tales of violent courage. Through smoke and fire the storm continues. Our voice is louder than the wind. The earth itself begins to tremble when Viking fury shakes the field. The North remembers every warrior who stood unbroken in the clash and carved his legend into time. Through smoke and fire the storm continues. Our voice is louder than the wind. The earth itself begins to tremble when Viking fury shakes the field. The North remembers every warrior who stood unbroken in the clash and carved his legend into time. When dawn arrives beyond the mountains, the battlefield will fall to silence.
Bis unser Freund wieder hier ist. Ich werde die Stellung halten.
Auch wenn dafür die Geschichte selbst umgeschrieben werden muss.
But echoes of the clash remain within the wind and frozen earth. For those who march through fire and thunder will feast in Valhalla's halls, where endless glory waits the brave. So sing the wind of battle, brothers. Let every fjord repeat their cry. For Viking souls are forged in thunder, and courage burns beyond the grave, where heroes rise in endless feasts and iron legends walk forever across the fields of Valhalla.
Got your fur cloak ready? You'll need it soon.
The northern sky begins to darken. The storm awakens over fjords. The walls roll across the mountain, calling warriors to the field. The wind carries ancient whisper of kings who ruled with iron hands and walk through thunder without fear. Across the sea, the dragon ships rise, the sea, the dragon ships rise like shadows on the waves, rise like shadows on the waves. The ocean trembles at their coming. The ocean trembles at their coming. As oars beat thunder through the storm. As oars beat thunder through the storm. The warriors stand beside their shield, their eyes like fire beneath the sky, as destiny ignites. ignites their path.
Beneath the gates of Valhalla.
Our clouds awaken over fjords. The warhorns cry across the mountains, calling warriors to the storm. The wind itself becomes our banner. The sky our endless battlefield, where fearless hearts ignite with fire. Ships prepare for war. Their sails like shadows in the mist. The ocean trembles at their coming, as lightning crowns the iron sea. The warriors stand with blades of fire, their shields reflecting northern light, as destiny ignites their path. Through frozen valleys we advance, our footsteps shaking ancient stone. The wolves run fearless at our side, their howls like songs of coming war. The earth remembers ancient battles, where Viking fury shook the sky, and iron legends rose through smoke and fire. The battle grows. Our voice is louder than the storm. The ravens circle through the sky, their wings like shadows over all. The north itself begins to roar, when fearless men defy their fate and carve their glory into stones of
I'm Peggy, a captain, and my ship crashed at sea. There's no direction, no food, just a deserted island. I can't contact my companions. Only a parrot keeps me company. I don't know how long I can hold on.